came out with something to do. Something global population. In the park, in the zoo.
We wanna sing like the Aardvarks do our love. We're so glad you're here. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. It's good to see you. Thank you. Okay, now you're embarrassing me. From its very humble beginnings, Music for Aardvarks has blossomed into many things over the years. Currently, it is 16 original CDs, over 250 songs and counting. Its music videos airing daily on Nick Jr. television. Its live performances by the Music for Aardvarks family, selling out venues everywhere we play. And it is, bar none, the most inventive and original interactive music class out there for babies and toddlers. But it all started with an idea that I had years ago while attending a national music class with my first child. Music for children can be better. Music that is more relevant to the real world they're growing up in. Music that celebrates and reflects true life experiences. Music that acknowledges and validates their emotions, and music for children does not have to drive parents crazy. But the reason we're here today is to answer your questions about licensing Music for Aardvarks and starting your own classes. So let's take some questions. Fire away.
What exactly does it mean to license your program?
To answer that, I'd like to bring out our head of licensing, Sivan Vidker. Sivan?
In essence, we are granting you the right to use our original music, curriculum, and promotional materials to start your own Music for Aardvarks classes for a small fixed fee based on the number of children you enroll per semester. For example, this is Joe. Joe is licensed to start his own Music for Aardvarks classes in Saratoga. Joe rents space from Saratoga Dance Studios on an hourly basis to run his classes. Joe puts up a website, SaratogaAardvarks.com. With our help, Joe promotes his classes. Joe registers families. Joe collects tuition. Saratoga Aardvarks is Joe's business. He owns it. He manages it. Joe is a happy man.
What can I expect to earn?
Oh, so you want to make money doing this? If you will each look beneath your seats, you will find a pair of Music for Aardvarks financial projection glasses. Please take them out and put them on now.
Plenty of profit, variable cost. I want to work a little, I want to work a lot. Now I'm up and running, having lots of fun and going to the bank with my big green stacks. Just a couple classes, now I got the assets. Chilling in Jamaica with my fly sunglasses. Paid my student loan, paid them off every dime. Meditating in my yoga class, I got a lot of me time. Plenty of profit, variable cost. I want to work a little, I want to work a lot. 15 classes, now I got the assets. They're knocking on my doors and they're filling up my classes. I bought a Cadillac, I gave it to my mother. Now I'm shopping for a house with my significant other.
Oh, I love it. There's so much closet space.
Big green sacks, big green sacks. Going to the bank with my big green sacks. Big green sacks, big green sacks. Going to the bank with my big green stacks.
Word.
Now, as silly as that may have seemed, and it seems pretty silly, it's not actually that far from the truth. The majority of our licensees make a six-figure annual income. Now, we don't actually expect you to become a licensee or even consider becoming a licensee without seeing some real expense and profit numbers based on real examples. We have them, and believe me, they're impressive. Whoa. Telepathy. The question was about semesters. How are the semesters structured? Let's check in with our semesterologist, Wendy Wackadoo. Wendy?
Thanks, David. We have a lot going on. Let's go right to the big map. Starting in the fall, we have a big semester that looks like it will hover over the entire nation for 8 to 12 weeks. Expect heavy enrollment starting in September and possibly even some wait lists. You'll see some cooling off over the holidays, but bam! Another big semester starting in January. Oh, crap. Not much relief for the southern states, I'm afraid, as word of mouth and positive press continue to hammer the area. Did I say spring? Oh, no, I didn't. Well, roll over Beethoven, because the spring semester will continue to rock the nation. Warm air from the south will bring in the summer semester. Aardvarks classes will still be a hot ticket item, but this system typically moves out after about 6 weeks. Back to you, Dumbit.
Thank you, Wendy. The name's David. Yes, Al.
Do I need to be a musician to license music to Aardvarks?
If you yourself will be teaching the classes, you will need to have a basic level of competency on your instrument, or hire a teacher or someone to assist you in your class. All of the songs incorporate movement or instruments the children can play with. Now, you don't need to be a trained vocalist, but you do need to be able to sing well enough to carry a tune. If we can just hold off on the questions for 1 second, I'd like to switch things around and ask all of you a question. What is the most important quality that you think you may need to make your classes a success? Think about it carefully, take your time, and jot it down. Okay, let's see what you've got. Personality. Good, Blender. You are modeling for the children and the adults that participation in the class activities is all about having fun, not about performance. There is no right or wrong way for them to participate. What we look for in a licensee is someone that will most likely be having as much fun teaching the class as the children will have being in the class. Let's take another question. Yes?
So, like, what do I do, like, first? Like...
Did your mother make you come today? It's okay. It's a good question. I think a good place to get started is to simply visit musicforaardvarks.com online and learn what we're all about. There, you can listen to literally dozens of song samples, read press, and there's a lot of that, and read parent feedback. If possible, come sit in on one of our classes and see exactly for yourself what goes on. We have time for one more question. Yes?
Yeah, I got a dental appointment, and I was wondering if you're going to be wrapping this up soon.
Yes, right now. When I first started Music for Aardvarks, my wife and I had a small child at home, and I had just lost my job as a waiter. I could have never imagined the profound impact both the music and the classes would have on so many people. And I could have never imagined that I, who was out of work at the time, would soon be putting so many people to work doing something they truly loved. It still feels like a wild and crazy dream, and we hope you'll join us. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today, especially those of you who have traveled to be here. Please stick around for the workshops and the demonstration class with real children and help yourselves to some Music for Aardvarks CDs. For those of you watching online, there's some important contact information coming up in just a few seconds. Thank you again and have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye to all our special friends. We'll see you soon. You've made an ordinary day feel special too.